When did you get your first tattoo?
The age of 16.
The age of 16? How many tattoos do you have, and which one was your most painful tattoo?
I lost count of 53. I've had a couple of few painful ones. So far, my back has been my most painful one.
What are some of the psychological reasons people get tattoos?
How about we ask a psychology for them? Babe. Yeah. No, come here.
Come here.
You're a tattoo artist too?
I don't know. What are some of the psychological reasons why people get tattoos?
I think for everybody it's different. You know what I mean? Some people are trying to make a tribute to somebody else. Some people, I don't know, they're trying to like vent their anger or their pain through like a different kind of pain. It's different for everybody, it really
Or
is.
some people plain and simple just like the art of tattoos. Same way that you like a picture frame and you put it on your living room, somebody might not like a picture frame in the living room, they might like a picture frame on them.
How long have you been tattooing?
5 years.
What got you interested in the business?
The love for the art.
What was your first tattoo experience like?
Liberating. Rebellious.
Is there a meaning behind all your tattoos?
Most of them.
What does a tattoo artist have to focus on?
I'm doing a good piece. I'm not screwing the skin of somebody else.
What did your family and friends think about you getting into the tattoo business?
They all support me. They all support it. They don't think that, how can I say this? They didn't expect, it's something that they could have expected out of me.
It wasn't a shock.
It wasn't a shock to my family and friends. They knew that that would be a route that I'll probably end up getting anyways.
Do you enjoy the job after all these years?
Yes.
What would you say is your favorite part of the job?
Creating. Grabbing a piece of empty skin, and by the time I finish you have a beautiful piece for the rest of your life, and I did that.
Are there any famous artists, tattoos or not, that have influenced you down the path of your career?
There is a few people that I definitely like their work. As far as influence, I don't know if I should put them as influence in what I did. I fell in love with the art of tattooing from the minute that I did my first line, and I did not know any tattoo artists. I mean, I knew tattoo artists, but I did not know any known tattoo artists or major artists that might have made me feel like, ooh, I want to do it. I just simply fell in love with it. There is a lot of people that are really good, and once I started looking at their work, and it might have given me ideas as far as where I want to get in the tattoo industry, but when it comes to focusing in one artist to follow or try to copy their style, no.
In your own artwork, do you feel you are heavily influenced by tattoo culture, or is it something that you do for your work?
I am heavily influenced by the tattoo culture, but not necessarily by the tattoo culture that we own now. I'm influenced by the idea of how the tattoo culture should be. Not that, oh, they're dirty or they're delinquents or they're hoodlums or they do that because they can do anything else. The tattoo culture is not what it used to be 30, 40 years ago. The tattoo culture today is a business like anything else. It's supposed to be classified as art. The difference is we work with an electrical machine and we tattoo directly into a living organism, which is the skin. Aside from that, yeah.
Are there any tattoos you would refuse to do, something you found racist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you said no to people before?
A lot. I probably wouldn't tattoo anything that is disrespectful to any religion, or I wouldn't tattoo anything that is in a way disrespectful to any race.
What would you recommend to someone wishing to get into the tattoo business?
To make sure they love the art and not the money or the fame.
Where do you see the art of tattooing in 10 or 20 years from now?
It ain't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's just not going anywhere. If you have, I'll give you a perfect example. 20 years ago, there was not as many people tattoo as there was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, there were not so many people tattoo as there is today. So you figure it out. If tattooing has been happening since the early 1900s and it hasn't stopped, and now people are getting tattooed more than they were getting tattooed at any point from where we at back, it's permanent. It's not going anywhere. It's going to get to a point that honestly, if you don't have one, you're going to be weird.
Do you think it will ever become fully accepted as an art?
It started. It definitely started. It's on TV. Once you put something on TV, that means that it's fully accepted. You put it on one of the biggest medias there is to put information in people's heads. TV, radio. You see a commercial. You see a commercial about tattoos in a TV. You see commercials about tattoos in the radio. You see commercials for any other kind of business advertising it with a subconscious message of tattooing. I went to Office Depot the other day and it says refuel your cartridges, and there is somebody with a backpiece. They're talking about the inks for the cartridges, but there again they're using a tattoo. So yeah, it's definitely being more accepted. How long is it gonna get before people start looking at us as hoodlums instead of just regular business people that like to paint their body? I guess it's gonna take for a lot of generations to die, because you're not going to change the old people. The old people think that it's disgusting, and hey, it's disgusting. To them it is. To me it's not. To me it's art. To me I don't do anything different by tattooing you guys in your skin than Picasso tattooing a thought on the center of a canvas. Different thing. He works on a surface that is dead. I work on a surface that is alive.
Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Hey.